Hi friends, Krista here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams. I just got done doing a workout. It is Friday and it's time for another weekend reading vlog, hopefully. It's 9 o'clock on Friday morning. I'm a little late getting my workout in, but I did it today and I did dumbbells. I found a 25-minute dumbbell workout, full body, and I just have missed doing strength training. I've been trying to do movement of some sort every weekday. I kind of slack off a little bit on the weekends, but every weekday I've been doing at least a 12 to 15 minute little video, sometimes a little more than that. Today was 25, so it was good. And I'm pretty sweaty and gross now. But I've already started a load of laundry, cleaned my room for 15 minutes, and did my Bible reading for the day. I have finished the New Testament, which is very exciting. So I am on track for completing the reading through the Bible in 6 months. I'm on track. I think I might be one day behind, but I did a couple extra days last weekend. So it doesn't matter. The goal is to just complete reading through the Bible before the year is up. So I'm on track. Oh, and I finished uploading a video. It was already done editing. I just needed to do the thumbnail and all that. So I got a video up today as well. So I feel like I've been a little behind on videos. I feel like I'm a little behind on a lot of things. Anybody relate? It's okay. One step at a time, one thing at a time. It's okay. What gets done, gets done. This morning, I have until 11:30, so I have 2.5 hours still to get some things done. I would like to read a little bit. I feel like I've gotten out of the groove of reading a lot. I've only completed a few things this month so far, so not enough to do a mid-month wrap-up. So I have quite a few things on my TBR for the month still, but really this weekend I just have two priorities. So The Unexpected Mrs. Polifax is my Patreon book club book for the month of February, and I really would like to get this read. It's pretty short. I do have the audio for it as well. So I probably could maybe even read this whole thing this weekend, but I at least want to start it. And then also this weekend, I'm starting a buddy read with Cozy Reader Kelly of Poison Study. This is one of my 12 books to read this year in 2024. This is the one that I picked for February. And I had a little note. I feel like I've said this before. When I found it on my shelves, I had a little note. Read with Cozy Reader Kelly in 2023. Well, we didn't get to it, but we're going to read it together this month. These two things are my kind of main priorities for the weekend. If I do audio, it'll probably be Mrs. Polifax, but I'm also still wanting to read African Town, which I think was my patron pick. This is written in verse, and there's a lot of different perspectives. So I started it on audio, but I need to read it in print and audio. I need to kind of do a tandem read, which I don't do very often, but I need to. So I'm not going to start over, but I'm going to pick up where I'm at and start tandem reading it. And I'm not very far into it. So these are my reading plans for the weekend. I'll keep those out. Tomorrow, I will be going to the library where I'm a friend of the library, and they're doing a book drive for the spring book sale. The spring book sale will be in April, but they are doing their book drive this weekend, well, tomorrow. And I'm going to help out from, I think, 11 to 2, 11:30 to 2, something like that. And people just drive up and drop off their books. So I've never helped out on this end of it. So I'm very excited to kind of see how that works. And hopefully I will remember to bring you along with me and show you a bit of that. It should be pretty fun. I'm connecting with my patrons this weekend. So I'm very excited for that. So just like little bits of things here and there. And we'll see where the weekend takes us. But for now, I need to go have a shower, get ready for the day, and do the dishes, switch my laundry. So a little bit more productivity this morning before I can sit down and read. I just need to kind of get things a little bit done so that I don't feel like I have to do it all tomorrow. So that's the plan. That's the plan. I'll check in later. So I got the dishes done this morning. I'm about to switch the laundry into the dryer, my second load into the dryer. But I just spent a little bit of time working on the edges of this puzzle, which turns out to be much harder than I thought. And I have 2 pieces missing, but they're probably in that pile with all the white pieces, which I will probably save till the end and maybe not even do. But I am going to get started on the middle because it's just so pretty. But yeah, the map part was a lot harder than I thought, but the edges are done. Woohoo! All right, I am in line to pick up my little dude from school to get work in. I picked up my sub for lunch today. I sometimes treat myself to a sub, and they accidentally gave me a larger one. I mean, they can't take it back. So I'm like, okay, thank you. And today I got a French vanilla cappuccino thing out of the machine, and I mixed in just a little bit of chocolate. I'm not doing chocolate this month, but I just put in a little tiny bit of hot chocolate into the French vanilla because I don't love the coffee. So if I can taste the chocolate with it, it makes it okay. And I did start listening to The Unexpected Mrs. Polifax. I think this is going to be a delight. I just really think this is going to be such a fun read. I'm only 4% into the book because I just started it on my drive. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be a really fun read. She is now on her way to DC to figure out what it would take to become a spy. So she's going to head to the CIA offices, and she seems a very strong character so far. So I think it'll be fun. And I'm hoping for some humor and lightheartedness, but I won't be able to listen for too much longer because the bell just rang, which means the bells of the church just rang. And that means this line's going to be moving shortly. And I won't be able to listen with little dude in the car because we have to listen to kids' music. He always asks, can we listen to kids' music? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Little bee out already. Lots of buds. It's going to be lots and lots more flowers on this one. Yeah, so pretty. Uh-huh. Who's there? Interrupting cat.
There's some just blooming on the tree.
Oh, yes. They're so pretty. Where? That is so bizarre. Right on the tree. Hello, friends. Hello. It is 9:15 on Friday night. It's very bright in here because I have all my lights turned on as if I were filming. Because I just had a Zoom chat with some of my patrons, which was really fun. I always love getting to chat with them. And yeah, it just was really good. I always wish more people could come, but it was really nice to chat with the ones who were there. I forgot to record it, so I usually play it back for those who couldn't make it, but I forgot to record tonight. And I didn't realize until we got off, like, oh shoot, it's not asking me about the recording. That's because I never pushed record. But I am now going to edit a video. I filmed a middle grade March recommendations video for each of the different prompts. I have 5 books to recommend. So I haven't even started editing that yet, and I would like it to go up tomorrow. So I have my work cut out for me this evening. It'll probably be about all that I do. I may get a chance to listen to a little bit more of Mrs. Polifax. I hope so, because I really would like to listen to more of that. I enjoyed the first little bit that I listened to. I just haven't had a chance to do any more reading since then because I watched a couple episodes of Love is Blind. Of course I did. I started one while I was eating dinner, and then I had to watch another one before my chat. So it's a nice Friday night way to unwind and relax. But now I am going to edit, hopefully read a little bit, and then go to bed at a reasonable hour. That is the plan. We'll see if I can accomplish that. I'll let you know. So it's now 11:30. I listened to 4 more chapters of Mrs. Polifax, and I'm really enjoying it. She's like on her first mission now. We kind of learn how she gets signed up for the CIA, kind of in a very unique, like, oops, kind of a way, which is fun. And it's just a fun read, which is really nice. It's really nice. But now it's 11:30 and I need to go to bed. So I don't have anything until 11 tomorrow, but I do have to get a Pango order into the mail before I go to the library. So I'm planning to leave here about 10:30. So we'll see. I got my video almost, it's all uploaded, but I haven't done the thumbnail or the description yet. So I'll do those 2 things in the morning, but that's really the only thing I have to do in the morning. So I'm going to let myself sleep in a little bit, which is a nice treat on the weekends, but I need to go to bed now. So good night. Oh, hello. Happy Saturday. I am sitting outside the library. I'm either 30 minutes late, 32 minutes late, or 2 minutes late. I can't remember if my shift was supposed to start at 11 or 11:30. I was kind of banking on 11:30 because I've had a very slow morning, but I'm more than 50% through of The Golden Spoon, which is the book that we're doing as a group read for the virtual reading retreat, which is next weekend. I had completely forgotten about it, but I found it on Libby and I've been listening to it like mad. It's a reread for me. I'm really enjoying it. If you like Great British Baking Show, it's such a fun comp to that. Like, the whole thing takes place at a baking competition at this manor in Vermont, and I'm loving it. And I'm like 57 or 60% through already because that's all I've been doing today. But I did go to the post office. I didn't eat breakfast or lunch. I just had a handful of conversation hearts. That's my brunch today because I'll be here at the library now until 2. Happy Saturday. All of these boxes in the aisles are donations that people drove up and dropped off. And half of us were at the door bringing the boxes into the room, and a couple of us were taking books out of the boxes and sorting them and putting them up on the shelves, whether they were nonfiction or fiction. We were not sorting alphabetically, but we were trying to find the right places for them so that the person who sorts when it gets closer to the sale would be able to get it organized a little faster. But yeah, there was a ton of donations that came in, although they did say that it was a bit fewer than in past years. So I don't know how that compares, but it did feel like a lot of books to me, so that's good. The book sale is obviously one of the biggest fundraisers that they have all year for the Friends of the Library, which is who does all of the concerts and the authors that they bring in. Friends of the Library helps out in a lot of different ways with library life. So here I am just sorting through the books, trying to figure out where I'm going to put them. Some go into the dumpster, honestly, if they stink or they're moldy or they're just really, really old. We just dumpster them. So it was a lot of fun. I had fun. It was tiring. Made my back hurt. Okay, whew, I'm a little out of breath and I have a monster headache and it's 2:00 and I'm pretty hungry. They had some snacks in there, but most of it was chocolate and I'm not eating any chocolate in February. So I had a Slim Jim, but it was so spicy and it made me choke. But, and I'm sore. I feel like I got a full on workout because I was lifting books and walking around a ton and my back is going to be really sore. So I'm going to go home and put a little patch magic, some BioFreeze or something on my back to like just help it because yikes. But I did get this pretty butterfly puzzle for it's 500 pieces. I'm like, I'll do the puzzle and then I'll bring it back. I'll make sure it has all the pieces. And then I also got a paperback of Magpie Murders, which I will replace my hardcover with this paperback. And then I got a ton of National Geographics that I'm going to use with my little dude to practice cutting. So we'll like make a collage or something. And then I got this magazine that's called Oh Reader, because that looks pretty fun too. The Cult of Reading, a bookseller reads between the lines and choosing my own adventure. Issue 010, issue 10. I've never heard of Oh Reader, but it looks like a fun little read. So she asked as I was leaving if I got any books, and I'm like, I just got one. She's like, oh really? I'm like, yeah, I had a whole stack, but I didn't think it was fair, so I put some of them back because I was going to bring home The Marriage Portrait and Iona Iverson's Rules for Commuting, but I can't remember if Amanda liked that or not. And what else was I had one more in my stack. Oh, a book of readings by Henry Nouwen, a classic theologian, I don't know, devotional writer, but I decided not to get any of those. And I just came home with Magpie Murders. Oh, and Once Upon a Wardrobe by Patty Callahan Henry, which I've already read, but don't own. I'm like, I don't need to own it. Am I going to really read it again? So I was very selective, very proud of myself. But now I have a headache, so I need to go home and eat. That's probably why I have a headache. I'm probably dehydrated. So I need to eat and take some headache medicine and sit and read. I'm going to try to finish Golden Spoon first, and then I'll dive back into Mrs. Polifax. But I'm kind of done for the day. So I do need to like clean my bathroom and stuff like that. But I'm done with being out and about. So that's good. Hey, y'all. Y'all, listen to me being Southern. It's 7:15. Where has the day gone? I have not practiced my worship stuff yet. I have not had dinner yet. I just filmed my middle grade March TBR and it took me 45 minutes. Of course, I got most of the way in and realized I was doing something wrong for my flip and roll game. And so I kind of started that over. So that's a good chunk that I'll just take out. But I just have a lot of books to talk about. And then I filmed a book haul. I did take a nap this afternoon. I did watch 2 more episodes of Love is Blind. I just had a really annoying headache for a long time. And I was kind of being lazy and didn't want to go take medicine because I just wanted to rest and relax. And so I did that, hoping it would go away. It did not, but I have taken medicine now and I feel a bit better. So that's good. But now I need to go eat dinner and then practice piano and then put all these books away that I've just got out, filming 2 videos. Oh my word. Craziness. It's 7:15. Holy cannoli. I need to get stuff for Amanda for the virtual reading retreat. I need to send some stuff over to her that she asked for today that I haven't done yet. Yikes. I got things to do. The day has kind of got away from me, but I did finish The Golden Spoon. I completely read that book today. Oh my word. It was such a fun read. I had forgotten the outcome or right at the very beginning, you learn someone died in this tent where they host a baking show similar to the Great British Baking Show. Right at the very beginning, you know somebody died. You don't quite know who it is yet. And I remembered who it was that died, but I didn't remember how it all happened and how it all came about. So that was kind of fun to reread. It wasn't mind-blowing or earth-shattering in any way, but it was a fun, quick read. I enjoyed it for what it was. So now I'm going to go figure out what I'm going to have for dinner. Practice piano. Those are major. Send Amanda her stuff. And if I can finish those things, I will find some sprints tonight maybe and read a little bit more of Mrs. Polyfax and put some of these books away. I can do that during sprints too. We'll see. All right. Just wanted to check in. So ask me why worship the way that I do. I've got a reason to praise him no, I've got nothing to lose. 'Cause I've got a reason to, as long as I'm breathing, I've got a reason to praise the Lord, oh my soul. Nothing can change the way you love me. Nothing can change the way I belong to you. Yes, I do. Nothing can separate. You are more than able. Now I see all that I have. I've got my confidence back. I put my trust in the one who still does miracles. You do miracles. You are more than able. Hello. Happy Sunday. It's 2 in the afternoon and I don't think I filmed anything yet today. I was thinking about giving my phone to somebody to record some of worship, but I totally forgot. And then I just went out to lunch with my friend Ryan and her daughter, and it was so good. It was this little hole-in-the-wall diner that neither of us had been to before. We wanted to try somewhere new. It was so delicious. It was so good. Little tiny place, not a ton of tables, but delicious food. I will definitely go back there again. And now it's 2:35. I have about a half an hour until I need to leave to go to my grief share group. Normally it goes from 2 to 4 on Sundays, but today the church where it's hosted has a funeral, and so we had to push it back a little bit. So at 3:30, we're starting at 3:30. So I'm kind of glad I have a few minutes to kind of sit and chill and relax. I'm going to close my eyes for a bit, but first I need to choose the winner from the middle grade March announcement video over on YouTube, because we were supposed to do that yesterday and we all forgot. So I'm going to go choose the winner and get that done. Let the person know who won and carry on with a little naparoonie. It's been a good day. It's been a good day. Sorry I haven't been sharing much of it today. I love this shirt. I got this shirt at a thrift store. I wasn't convinced with the print at first, but I just really love it. And I have these earrings that are this light purple that kind of match perfectly. I'm styling today, but I'm totally changing into to comfy pants and a hoodie for Grief Share. Here's just a little update on the puzzle. I've been working on this off and on this weekend and have made some progress. It's harder than I thought though, but it's fun. I'm enjoying it. Hello. It is almost 8 o'clock and I'm about to meet with the besties, the girls, for our virtual reading retreat. We're gonna make some finalized plans and just make sure we're all set with everything. So I'm about to get on a Zoom with them. I did go to Grief Share this afternoon and it always kind of wipes me out a bit. And I have just been watching Project Runway since I got home to kind of decompress and shut down a little bit, which is very normal. I did listen to a little bit more of Mrs. Polifax earlier. It's just so fun. It's so fun. I'm really enjoying that. So I'm hopefully going to listen to a little bit more and maybe go work on my puzzle a little more after our meeting. But I also kind of want to go to bed early tonight. I'm just feeling drained and tired, which is normal now on Sundays, I guess. But I'm about to get on the Zoom and I'm really excited. Maybe I'll have the girls say hello. And then hopefully a little bit more book time before going to bed. We'll see. Lizzie's the only one up.
What?
Say hi. Say hi to the people. Hello, my friends. I'm realizing that I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore at the beginning of this video. It did get washed in the middle of there. But I realized as I'm editing my vlog from the weekend that I did not get on again after my Zoom with the girls. Yeah, I was kind of done. I did not read anymore. I did not do anything. I just sat in this chair for another hour or two and then I just went to bed. And that's very typical for me in my grief. I don't know, one of the things we talked about at Grief Share this week is that grief is not just an emotional thing, it's also a physical thing. And for me, when things get stirred up, I just kind of shut down and I just can't, I can't get stuff done. I lose kind of all of my motivation and drive and ability to function, basically. And it's not like I'm sitting here crying. I just kind of shut down. My brain shuts down. My body shuts down. And it's a coping mechanism and it's a characteristic of grief. Everybody grieves so differently, but that is something that is very real for me. And there are times when I will choose to face the grief head on and will have a good cry. Something else might get me going, like a show or a book or something. And then that'll get me going and I can turn my tears into, like, I can start thinking about all the things that I need to release tears about. And that's a good thing, to face those emotions and express them and give them an outlet. That is not a everyday occurrence, but am I grieving every day? 100%. So I feel like there have been times when I've felt guilty for not crying every day, but I'm still working through it. I'm still grieving. It just isn't always that emotional. I don't want to say outburst because that's negative, but it doesn't always have an emotional expression. The grief is expressed in lots of different ways. So anyways, for me last night, it was in a total and complete shutdown. So yeah. So here we are Monday night and I'm finishing things up. So that is it for this video. I would love to chat with you in the comments down below. And I know I'm at a point now where I cannot respond to every single comment. There are not enough hours in the day for me to respond to every comment. And I'm a little bit sad, but also it's understandable. I'm giving myself grace. So I do see them all. I do read them all. I apologize if I don't respond as often or as quickly as I have in the past. It's just a different reality because, yo, I hit 10,000 this past week. I haven't addressed that in a video yet. Oh my word. I'm at 10,000 subscribers. I never in a gazillion years when I first started this whole journey would have imagined that that would be a possibility, let alone a reality. And here we are. So thank you for being one of my people. Thanks for being my bookish friends and connecting with me over books and watching my videos and liking and commenting and all the things that you do to show your support and encouragement and like bookish camaraderie. I love it. I love this corner of the internet and I love that there's 10,000 people here. It blows my mind. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I'm just going to move on. I love you guys very much. Thank you for watching and hanging out with me today. And I'll chat with you in another video very soon. Bye.